Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Man, got rough over there in North Korea. All these sanctions don't start kicking in. Really calling some of their people to don't have that much food. And they can't trade with China right now because China, they got the border closed because of the COVID-19. So North Korea, the supreme leader, the dictator of North Korea, had ordered everyone in the country who owned dogs to turn them into a state-run police. If they don't turn them in, they'll be confiscated. God damn it, man. North Korea I think it was in 2017, North Korea started allowing their people to have dogs to show that the reputation of the Korean people in North Korea is not true. It was just the upper class, some of the elites in North Korea, how elite you can get in North Korea. They were the ones who were able to own dogs. So with all the sanctions coming in from the United States, and these other countries are cowards and they won't trade with North Korea, now North Korea forcing everybody to turn their dogs in. All of them. It was reported that North Korea gave South Korea leader about 2 years ago 2 dogs to show that he opening for talks. But now, since the large population of the country, they said the country population is 25.5 million people, a lot of them starving. They said it got so bad that the supreme leader had to get his own grain. He got his own grain just stocked up for himself. He had to get his own grain and start releasing out to the people. That's how much they are getting hit by starvation. They said, on top of the sanctions, that North Korea also have had some national disasters to destroy some of the crops. Destroy the rice and the grain and all that good stuff. So the Korean people, they're really going through it. They're going through it right now. And I don't see the sanctions are so bad. You don't see no kind of countries or no organizations, the Red Cross, doing all these people who say they care about human rights. You don't see none of them taking no release, no food or nothing to North Korea. So I want to hear when they ask me to donate to the doing this thing to that thing. I don't want to hear that junk. Because you really about human rights, and y'all know North Korean people over there starving, and y'all not doing anything because of a sanction. A sanction? Because one country just said nobody do no more business with them. That sounds like a bully. If they don't listen to me, nobody better not do no business with them. And these countries not doing business with North Korea. China do it because China's like saying, I don't need the United States. Even though they need the United States and the United States need China. But they trades and stuff. I don't even know Russia got any kind of relationship with North Korea. Because, that's another darn country that was like, ain't standing North. I ain't standing United States. But no. It had got so bad. They taking when I say everybody dog, everybody they know in the country that have a dog, they taking them. And they said a lot of those dogs going to the meat market, and some going to the state-run zoo. I guess they put them on hold or putting them but it could be next up. But it's not just North Korea. They say even though South Korea, South Korea, they westernized. They have a great relationship with the United States and other countries. But they said, according to the article, over $1 million are being consumed in South Korea a year. Every year, $1 million. And South Korea got all kind of restaurants and all, they can get people smuggle, even though they in the army base in South Korea, but you don't supposed to take nothing, according to some, you don't supposed to take American stuff they buy from the commissary in South Korea on the base. You don't supposed to take it to the outsiders in South Korea. It is true. But back to North Korea, man. I understand they want Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong Un to release all his, destroy all his nuclear missiles and, don't do no more uranium and all that kind of stuff. But they say my connection is unstable. Look like I'm still recording. My connection shouldn't be unstable. Come on, YouTube. Let's send some food to North Korea, man. I'm serious. We should have, it should be so many organizations, even though a lot of these organizations are crooks, that get these millions of dollars and only send or use like 10 to 15% to go toward the place they raise the money for. All them organizations are crook. Only time you see an organization that legit, when they say they the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds going to that place. Some places they don't say that 100% because they don't. They turn in 10 to 15%. And the other doing 85% to 90% going toward their pockets, paying the people. Cause look at all that money that were raised for Haiti when they had that earthquake. And then a lot of those Haitian people, even the Haitian president came out and said, I don't know where that money went. We didn't receive it. But you had what it was, Bill Clinton and George Bush, I think they all got together to raise a whole bunch of money, and other people were donating like crazy. It was so many hundreds of millions of dollars were raised by Haitian, the country of Haiti, but they never received it. So a lot of places in Haiti, they said they still ain't recovered from that earthquake that happened. It had to be over 5 years ago. They hadn't recovered from that. The organization, man. I take that back now. Talking about them raising money for it. They raised some money for North Korea. North Korea might see a fraction. I mean, when I say a fraction, I mean a small fraction of that doing proceeds. So the rich get richer. Cause look at, for example, what that dude name who said he was black, but he ain't black. He white. Sean King. Look at Sean King. He raised all that money for son dealing with black. I don't know. People just was feeding that man. That man telling he was black. They had evidence showing that both of his parents were white. And he was raising money for black organization. And they said they don't know where the money at. And the thing is, Sean King don't have to release where the money went because there were donations. He ain't got no charity fund. You donate, okay. That's tax-free money right there. Same thing with it's a bunch of them. There's so many. There's more organizations now. These doing what they call themselves. I forget what they call themselves, but they don't have no partners. They're just raising money in the name of this thing, and a lot of these people don't even see it. Like, take for example, like look at council, but the council research. It be so many, might be close to $1 billion a year for cancer research every year. You telling me that billion gets spent every year for cancer research? No, it don't. But I know I went off the subject, but for real, they shouldn't be taking them people pets and China, and then somebody they're gonna be their food source. I know why they doing the sanctions and stuff, but what it got to do with the people the civilians? Y'all know a lot of them, but most of the civilians in that country is forced to live by them rules. It ain't something they want to do. They don't want to be locked up they in a prison all by themselves in their whole country. When the camera turn on, they got to turn on that fake laugh and fake tears. When the camera turn on, if they don't, they could be thrown in the prison or being executed. These people are starving people. I know how they feel. I know how some of these countries, I know how they feel about North Korea. The leader, his daddy, granddaddy. I seen the history, how they feel about him. But as a planet, we're going to go down in history as being such an asshole as a planet. Because knowing that them people in North Korea are starving. Knowing that these dogs going to be ate just because they got to use them for food. Because they don't have no more research out there. And then they claim that when Jong Un, or the supreme leader, when he had to go in his reserve of his grain, they claimed that there was a SOS for China. They need some relief. But the Chinese government, just like everybody other government, like, I ain't getting nothing for you, Kim Jong-un. What can I lose? Man, it's a sad situation. I wish there was something I can do to help, but I don't have the resource. I don't have the money to help out. And then if they did have somebody, an organization, we wouldn't know where the money go. Some of that money leave out of our hand, we don't know where it go. Don't know. I believe sometimes that's how ESPN stay afloat. When they do that cancer fundraiser every year, I believe that's how Disney stay afloat. They make a lot of money. Allegedly. But for real, man, I feel sorry for them North Koreans. I feel sorry for them have to go through this. The leadership, they had to suffer because the person who leading their country do not, I don't know. It's crazy. Just the world. All he done, President Obama, he believed that he received the Nobel Peace Prize. Still don't know what he did Nobel. All these people who do the Nobel, win the Nobel Peace Prize, what peace they brought? Because they were that good at peace, they would have made the relationship with North Korea, made the relationship with Russia, China, all these relationships would be so much better. Hey, I wish I could hit you, North Korea, but I can't. Kim Jong Un, reconcile some of these relationships with people, man. Stop hurting your people. President Trump, come on, give people love release, man. Just give them a little. You know, you ain't got to do it. Just like, let them get something to come in there. Them dogs. And people. But them dogs, though. Y'all hear me fussing at my dog every single time. But you know, I love my dogs. And I'm sure them people in North Korea, well, no people in North Korea, they love their dogs too. They love their pet. And they forced to give up their pet. Hey, y'all making this far in the video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, hit the share button, and hit the like button. I know some people don't care about North Korea, but it's hard not to care about North Korea when you care about other people, because they just people, just in a different side of the continent. Well, in a different continent. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later.